Hello.
Hello.
Adjusting mic. Welcome. This is not our normal episode of a podcast because this is our San Diego Comic-Con wrap-up episode. I don't know how to proceed to this because it's not an episode, but anyway, our NgoVo Convo wrap-up, but whatever, it's fine. We're two stupids because that was pretty bad. Makes a hype.
And right.
Right? That's right. Because it's hype.
Yeah, it's hype.
Because we're talking about Comic-Con. Come on now.
Yeah.
But I'm one of your hosts, Harrison Note, and I'm joined by Veronica Vo. She's over here.
He's that way.
Setups. My new setup's weird. It's freaking me out. But if you're new here, we just want an excuse to talk about anything that ranges from anime to comics. Like Comic-Con. Wow. It's in the name.
It's like in the name.
Some would say, though, that it's conversing.
Wow, like NgoVo Convo, NgoVo Convo. You know,
I'm so glad we can both spell today. It's
great. I know. It's great. It's not late or anything. Nah.
But you can watch every episode on youtube.com or listen to it as a podcast by searching up NgoVo Convo on your podcast service of choice. Like I said, in this episode, we're going to be talking about San Diego Comic-Con, everything that dropped. Well, not everything, kind of like what we are interested in.
Which is a lot of Marvel stuff, you know.
There's a lot of Marvel stuff. Yes. But a lot dropped. We'll kind of run through what we find very interesting, what we're hyped about.
Yeah,
what
we'll filter.
What we're confused about. We'll filter. Yeah. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I don't know if we'll drop links or not. It depends how much effort we'll put into it. First time we're doing a wrap up like this.
Yeah. Because
we're actually on top of things. Wow, that's crazy.
Wow, but it's like our goals.
Wow. But also on that note, we are sponsored by Anchor, and we'll get into that later. Veronica.
Harrison.
Like you said, there are so many things that dropped. I think specifically we were both very excited about everything that happened in Hall H. We did do a few trailer reacts. Yes. I think we dropped one earlier this week. So go ahead and watch that. We specifically watched the Black Panther and She-Hulk because that's the only ones that got dropped. Mm-hmm. But we'll talk about the other stuff that got announced and or touched on. Mainly Phase 5 and 6. Well, anyway.
Which is great.
Yes. I don't know how you want to go about this because I feel like the big chunk of it will be Marvel. Was there anything else that kind of like stood out to you before we just kind of dive into it?
Let's just, DC, which does not exist at this moment, which is painfully by your face.
Obvious by this
hurting
Comic-Con?
You, by this Comic-Con that what's his name? Jim Lee, he said that there's no more Snyderverse. It's done.
Which is fine.
Which is fine.
That's fine.
I think the only other DC item was that The Rock came out in his Black Adam suit, and he got booed because he wanted to fight Henry as Superman and win. Yeah.
It was in poor taste.
He got booed.
It was in poor taste because we all know Henry's not our. I guess he's just
Superman
anymore. Yeah. So.
It's quite sensitive because he's also not with DC anymore, but he is due to his contract, so they can use his face still for the next year, or
it is weird.
Yeah, for the next
so
year or two. I guess the perfect example of that is if you watched Peacemaker. Spoiler alert. There's a still of Superman, and it's supposed to be Henry, but it's not Henry.
Yeah.
But they could still use his silhouette and stuff, and it's just weird. It's just weird how that licensing is for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all the DC stuff that
I mean, Shazam 2 got the trailer.
Shazam 2,
right?
Yeah.
Technically, or was that before? I can't remember.
I think it was during.
It was around, right? Yeah. It was around that time.
But I think
Shazam 2
DC
is actually interesting. We did a
trailer react.
We did do a trailer react to that too.
Because we were on top of stuff.
Cough, cough.
Cough, cough. But I think this time around, it just seems like DC was like lacking.
Yeah.
You know,
It was pretty. It's
I
actually
think I
kind
think
of.
they were supposed to drop the Flash trailer, like an official one, like a better one. But you know, Ezra Miller's on the run, so
Being a Flash in a different way.
yeah,
Oof.
he's being reverse Flash right now.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, yeah, that's like one of the weird things where I'm pretty sure DC wanted to do more stuff, but they honestly they don't have much to begin with. They have a lot
No.
of concepts. They have a lot of ideas. They
Yeah.
have a lot of like it's like that weird period. It's the classic DC wants to cash in, but they can't.
But they can't.
I mean, the other DC that dropped, I think something that dropped relatively close was like they did like a Gotham Knights game trailer, gameplay trailer, kind of for like Batgirl, but I think that was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I was like, oh, nothing else.
So moving on from DC, I will say another thing that actually threw me off was, did you get this ad about like D&D, Dungeons and Dragons?
I did.
But it was the weirdest thing because there's like Chris Pine dropped first. And I was so weird. I was like, what? Because I think it's a show?
It's going to be on Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus. It's Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves.
Yeah. The only thing that caught me there was Chris Pine because he's one of my favorite Chris's.
Yeah. It just threw me off. I was like, wait, what is this movie? Or what is this? And then I found out it's a show based on Dungeons and Dragons.
It threw me off. It was random.
Yeah, super random. But
yeah.
There was that. No, it's going to drop on Paramount Plus, but I think it's in theaters, right?
Oh.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, no, the poster shows only in theaters March 2023.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it is a movie instead.
It's a movie.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I remember. Yeah. That would be interesting.
Wow, it has Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Wow, Hugh Grant's in it?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
It's got people in it. That's why it threw me off. I was like, wow, this actually has good actors. I was just surprised. I was like, okay, cool. I guess we'll go with it.
Will the script be good, though? That's the question.
Yeah. And because they gave like a first look, too, and it's like I couldn't tell if it was like super, like just had humor in it, or it was like a comedy-esque type thing, but it looked high production, so.
With action?
Yeah, because it's mainly based off like a dungeon party, like the whole like Dungeons and Dragons, like they're probably being heroes or something.
Yeah.
Doing some sort of quest and all that kind of stuff. So I guess we'll see.
It's just interesting that they're making games into movies, because I think Netflix kind of started that, or it feels like Netflix.
Netflix
there were already movies.
It's been a thing.
Yeah. I guess I just never realized they were games.
No, because they weren't good.
Yeah, they weren't.
You just didn't. Yeah, it's like, or you just didn't realize it was based off a game.
Yeah.
Because they're never. Yeah, but.
Never mind. I take.
But this is off a tabletop game though. That's the thing. So I guess that's the big thing. So I guess we'll see how it goes. It's in the universe, so we'll go with it.
We'll just we'll see.
Let's see. I think you mentioned this to me, but National Treasure is getting a reboot, but it's a TV show.
Yes,
but it's a TV show.
Show. It's on Disney. It'll be on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Yeah, and it's like a whole new cast. So
yeah.
Nicolas Cage won't be in it, I don't believe, unless he does like a.
He'll probably do like some random
cameo. Yeah, but yeah, it's getting a reboot, and it's coming out, I believe, sometime next year or the year after. So soon. It'll be interesting. I don't know how I feel about reboots, especially ones where we were like in high school or like middle school, because those were pretty good movies when we were kids.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I feel like they're running out of material, or they just want to reboot stuff just to reboot, I guess.
Yeah. I have no idea, but I'll go with it.
Yeah, I'll go with it.
I don't know if you ever got, or if you're interested in this, but I know He-Man and the Masters of the Universe is getting a season, or they dropped a season 3 trailer.
I saw that.
And I've been meaning to like watch this because it's on Netflix. Because I
heard it's
like
good.
Animated. I heard it's good. That's the thing. Because what was it? Yeah, I just remember it being good, and it looks fun to watch. I just haven't had the chance to.
I know.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Let's
Maybe we'll do an episode. No, just kidding.
We'll see.
Not kidding.
I have a question. I've heard of this, but I don't know if you've watched Wheel of Time. Have you? Have you watched?
I have not watched it, but it's on Amazon and it's on my watch list. And I heard very, very good things about it. I know there's 2 seasons out right now.
Yeah, because they just dropped the season 3 trailer.
Season 3, okay.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It's based on a book.
It's based on a book.
Books. I read the books.
Okay.
So I think I've heard really good reviews about it, so I might put that on my list as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing was the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic is getting a sequel. I was like, okay, that's hype. Cool.
That's pretty hype.
Yeah, I haven't read it, but I remember, or at least I saw something about it, and I couldn't remember if it was one of those. I'm like, oh, is this a show or TV or like a comic at the time? But it's a comic, and I can't wait to see that crossover. It's always fun to see crossover events.
Oh, they're so great.
Because I remember the last one I read pertaining to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was the Batman crossover.
I remember that one. That was a long time. Long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm really excited though.
Yeah. I think the big thing is, there's like a lot of like little stuff. I know I think this is more for like on the gaming side because Multiverse just dropped as open beta today.
Oh, really?
It's like it's like the Warner Brothers Smash Brothers game essentially. And they dropped LeBron as like and Rick Sanchez as a character that you can play. I was like, oh, here we go. That's funny.
Oh no, that's funny.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'll crash. I know it's in their beta version.
I mean that's why the open beta just dropped today, so that's probably what they're testing. Honestly.
About a million. Yeah.
What? It's free. What? It's free. What?
You got me a free.
It's free. It's only 4 gig. It's not that big.
Oh.
Oh man. This is the other thing. How much are you into Lord of the Rings?
I like Lord of the Rings. I've read the books.
Okay.
I've read The Hobbit. I've seen the movies. They're very long. I want to say I'm a fan, but not like hardcore. Like I'll cosplay, go to Australia, like go to like
you don't
cons,
know like did you read like into like the
or like the theories or like extended versions of
like Tolkien's like text. What was it? I can never say the word like the name.
Oh no, I had the book. The book's like fat. It's like you could whack someone, they could get a concussion out of it.
Because I didn't know because the trailer dropped and it was one of those things I keep forgetting. But
yeah, I know.
Have you seen the trailer? Because it's essentially like it's the Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power. So it's supposed to be like
a prequel.
And
of the movies and Hobbit. So it's just like the prequel.
Because it shows Sauron at that point, and I heard there's a lot of backlash on this, but I couldn't. But it's also one of those I can't tell if it's just fanboys freaking out or if it's legitimate like, oh, that's stupid.
I can't tell either, but I did see the trailer. It looks good. I don't think Amazon can ever. Their production is pretty good. Amazon's.
Their production's really good. Yeah, it's good.
We'll see where it goes. I'll probably just wait for the review to come out and go from there. Because I don't want to just like look off of like comments on like YouTube. Mm-hmm. Everyone's like, no, this isn't right, blah blah blah, when they haven't even seen the like full series yet.
Yeah. I think the other thing was they confirmed. I think like the female dwarves will have beards. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I did.
I thought that was the funniest shit. I was like, all right, here we are. Here we go. Let's go.
Yes. This is 2022. We can do whatever we want.
It's great. And then before our break, I just also want to add, have you ever heard about the Ultra Instinct Shaggy?
I have not.
Oh, okay.
What
It's
is
a really
this?
good. It's a good meme. It's so
Oh
funny.
God.
This is because Ultra Instinct is from like Dragon Ball Super,
Okay.
and I think if I showed you it, it
I've
would.
probably seen it. I just didn't know the
Yeah,
name.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a meme, and then apparently like I think the voice actor
Mm-hmm.
or the actor, sorry, the live action actor was like, oh yeah, that it's canon because apparently in like some movie, I don't
Oh
have the
God.
deets. I just thought it was funny how he was like, oh, it's canon. So
Oh no.
anyway,
The girls are fighting.
well now on that note, we're gonna take a quick break to talk about our sponsors.
On today's episode, we are sponsored by Anchor. It is a free podcast hosting service that we actually use. We've been using Anchor since we've started the podcast. It's because there are creation tools that allow us to record and edit the podcast right from our phones and computers. A huge plus for us is that Anchor would distribute our podcast to all platforms such as Spotify, Apple iTunes, Google Podcasts, and many more. It really is everything that you need to make a podcast all in one spot. Please download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm, anchor.fm to get started.
And we're back.
Wow, what a quick break.
What a quick break. And essentially the second half of this episode will essentially be all Marvel unless Veronica has some other things to point out.
I don't. Let's just
You don't.
go
We're
into
just gonna
Marvel.
go right into it because there's like some other things, like a few other trailers, but it wasn't really like anything too crazy or.
It wasn't anything too crazy. I feel like they just drop a lot of stuff around this time every year, but it just feels like this year they were just. I don't know if it's the Disney shows added on top of the movies, but it just felt like a lot. So.
Yeah. It was a lot. Let's be honest. Because there's like some other stuff like Star Trek and all that, but I'm not like super into that.
Oh yeah.
There's like some other stuff too.
Oh yeah, Marvel What If season 2 is announced, and season 3 is confirmed.
Season 3 confirmed. Okay, that's due. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't really sure about having another season, but I guess we'll talk about it in a bit. But I guess with the direction they're going, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, if I'm looking this way, it's because I'm looking at my notes.
Oh, because you're looking at your notes. So, my notes.
No, I'm not even looking at your notes now.
Just kidding. No, I know. I mean, last summer we did like a review of What If like every week. And, oh God, the yawning. Oh, I'm going to yawn in a second. No, just kidding. So I don't know. I think back then we were feeling like it shouldn't have a second season. But now, like, with everything out, maybe it was
still weird.
Best.
Actually, so after the wedding, my wife actually had it on playing in the background. Mm-hmm. And because I was playing Lost Ark, so here we go.
Wow.
But the funniest thing is after like rewatching those episodes, like I ended up just focusing on the episodes because I forgot they were actually pretty good. I forget like the stories were actually pretty good.
Oh,
I think the one that like just hit it off, where they kind of ramp up with like the idea of multiverse.
Oh yeah.
But the one that really hit, the one that my wife was like super into was the Doctor Strange one.
And that played a role in Doctor Strange too. Sort of.
Or you can kind of allude to it and guess that it's the case.
Yeah.
But it was like one of those, I was like, oh, like that was good. The Black Panther one was good.
That was
like,
so good.
It was just like watching these. I was like, okay, I would be down for a second season. I think that's what I would want. Like, I don't think we really needed one, but if they keep continuing with like these kind of storylines, I think why not, right?
Yeah,
like, it'll be fun. So
it'll be interesting what they do next. Like what kind of like mixture that they're about to bring in.
Yeah. The next thing, I totally forgot about this, but the Spider-Man freshman year is going to be in 2024 on Disney Plus, but it will feature Daredevil.
Our favorite.
Or specifically Charlie Cox Daredevil.
Our favorite.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you haven't seen our reactions,
Yeah.
I'm hyped. I am so hyped.
What do you mean?
I just saw a certain suit.
Yeah.
I just saw some flips.
Yeah.
Saw 2 skimmer sticks anyway.
Apparently, Spider-Man the freshman year is not canon, and I believe your brother pointed this out the other day.
Oh, it's not canon?
I have not looked into it.
No, I believe it though.
But I believe it. Yeah.
Because if you, well, you know what? Let's just go at it, right? I believe it because the lineup doesn't really showcase it, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. No.
So
no, it's
lineup,
like it's outside of like what we're about to talk about.
Yeah. And so because of that, I think we've been all waiting for what is the next big event. Not that we should have to, but it's just because like MCU has been really good about establishing the Infinity War saga.
Oh yeah.
Or Infinity Saga, that now they finally got the next saga, which is 4 to 6. We just finished 4, and they announced the next two phases is now officially the multiverse saga.
I know. I was like, oh, thank God, you just
we knew it. We knew it. We just wanted to hear it. We just wanted confirmation. Officially. So, this is when I didn't really look into the order at the time when we were doing a trailer react.
Oh yeah, because in Black Panther you were like, yeah, I didn't know the order, and I was like, okay, we'll wait. And now you're here.
And now we're here. So for Phase 5, essentially, for sure right now, it is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. It's going to start off Phase 5.
His third movie.
It's going to be Right.
Do you
in February 2023.
Oh yeah, my bad. My question was for Ant-Man because Kang is going to be in this movie.
It's the kickoff.
Do you think Ant-Man will survive? That's the question. You think Scott Lang can survive Kang?
Oh shit. I think they'll pull another. So this is my bet I'm putting on the line here.
Okay, on the record. Got it.
On the record. I'll get Boba for Veronica or some shit.
Yeah.
I think they'll pull the kind of the same thing where Ant-Man survives, but he's like the messenger again for everyone else. Not that he's the designated one. It's just going to somehow be that way.
Okay.
But my backup, so that's my main one. I'm just going to stick to that. But the umbrella bet for me, my guess, is someone will become that out of the two. Like the Wasp or Ant-Man.
Yeah.
If one of them does not survive. But my specific one is, this is the one I'm going with.
Is that Scott will be
Ant-Man will still be alive, but he'll end up being like
the messenger.
You know, like the Bruce Banner?
Yeah.
Of like, he'll probably be like that.
Okay.
That's my guess right now.
I honestly do not think he's going to survive.
Okay.
That's my...
That is your bet.
Yeah, that's my bet.
We are going to... Once we review that, we are going to...
Come back here.
Come back here. Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right. The next Secret Invasions will drop on Disney Plus in spring 2023. This one will be interesting because this is supposed to be... They didn't drop a trailer, but I heard people that went to it talked about how it's supposed to be like a very dark...
Yeah.
Because Colby Smolder was on there. It's supposed to be very dark and like super spy espionage type shit. Because I was about to say Dr. Truth. I was trying to say actual Nick Fury is actually coming back.
Yep.
And the whole idea is like we don't know who's a Skrull. It's an interesting play on the whole event of the Skrull invasion.
Yeah.
Because this was just the secret invasion. Well, that's what the Skrull invasion was, but it just feels an off play of
An off play, yeah. I'm hoping there's more than 6 episodes.
Me too. The classic, me too.
Me too.
I hope
yeah.
So. I really hope. It's all I've been saying. I hope they just break
the 6 rule.
The 6-ep rule.
Yeah.
Then the next one after, on May 2023, is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Also, their final one.
This is
their final one. Yeah.
So something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Something's going to happen.
Let me just say, Will Poultner I've had the crush on this man for the longest time, and he is so buff
Okay.
right now.
Okay. The man legitimately, if someone hasn't look at Will Poutner, and he has the biggest glow up, like no shot.
Truly.
He
He grew into his eyebrows. Literally grew into his eyebrows.
Damn it.
So shook.
Shook it.
No, but yeah, it's the best glow up.
Best glow up.
The best.
So good.
He was extra buff during Comic-Con. I was like,
yeah. Like no, yeah. Moving on.
and we're just gonna end it here. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm excited. I guess I like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I like them for what they are in the MCU now, because they weren't like super huge. Because Star-Lord in the comics is actually just an asshole, like straight up.
I mean, Chris Pratt is an
what
asshole.
he does. No, but like he's like.
Oh no! Yeah, I know.
Like,
yeah.
Like we say he's an asshole, but he's like an asshole, like haha, asshole.
Yeah. But they Disney-fied him.
They Disney-fied him.
They Chris Pratted him.
Yeah, pretty much. Because in the comics, this guy's an absolute
dickhead. Yeah, he's a dick. Yeah.
But we'll see. I'm excited for Guardians, but
it'd be interesting.
I'm not like the biggest.
It'd be interesting because Gamora, well, not our Gamora,
but Gamora.
But
yeah,
Gamora is back.
It's like 2016 Gamora or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I forgot. Yeah, but it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Echo will drop in summer 2023. That will be interesting.
Yes.
On how, because it's coming out before, spoiler alert, Daredevil. So I don't know if that's gonna be a lead up to it.
I don't know. We'll see. I liked her in Hawkeye.
I liked her in Hawkeye as well. So
yeah.
I'm curious what they do with her character. So we just kind of go from there.
We'll just go with the flow.
Point. Loki got confirmed season 2, and it's starting production. I think the way they said it was like in the next couple months or something, or next quarter.
Yeah, next quarter.
Something like that.
Yeah.
All the previous ones are either finishing up or they already were in production and shit like that. So.
Well, also because Tom Hiddleston is gonna be a daddy, so.
I totally forgot about that.
So honestly. I think they had to push back production just a little bit.
Yeah. Totally oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But summer 2023, and again with Kang happening, it is finally.
We'll see where it
goes.
This goes.
I'll be excited.
I'm interested in seeing where this goes.
Yeah.
With Loki.
The Marvels in July 2023 so far. Now that we've watched Ms. Marvel, which we've already done a review on.
Surprise.
Plug here.
Plug.
But plug. Now I'm excited for this movie. What about you?
Oh, I'm 100% excited. I was not that excited for it, and then they swapped the Ant-Man and the Marvels like spots.
Mm-hmm.
So now she's like in the middle and not at the beginning, which I thought was interesting because I was like, where is this going?
Yeah.
But maybe when we see Ant-Man, like it'll make sense for him to start Phase 5.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited for the Marvels.
I'm excited now. I think after watching Ms. Marvel, I'm excited to see where it's going next.
And it's been a while since her movie. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
So,
it's been a hot minute, honestly.
I'm super excited.
A whole phase.
Oh, stop.
It has. It's been a whole phase. Let's be real. Let's be real here.
Oh my god.
Ironheart in fall 2023. That'll be cool because we're already getting Black Panther this year at the end of 11/11, which showcases oh my god, I forgot her name all of a sudden. I forgot her nickname too. Riri.
I think so.
I think her name or nickname is Riri, but I'm bad. Again, I mentioned this in our previous. Well, I mentioned this on our previous one. I don't really know the Young Avengers as well. Yeah, Riri Williams. Okay, so
I'm excited.
Because they're showcasing her in Black Panther. From what I saw from the trailer that we also reacted to. Cough,
cough.
So we'll see. I'll see how that goes, because especially with the loss of Iron Man, because her whole thing is like, she has like an AI Iron Man or some shit like that. I forget. She has the support of Iron Man in some fashion.
Okay.
And in 2016, and essentially she's the new Ironheart, is essentially like the young Iron Man.
Iron Man, yeah.
Yeah. But she is dubbed the smartest person in the world, I think.
Well, look at that.
I don't remember. But then, this is hard. I can't remember. It's been so long. I just remember not the smart. She's like just a super genius or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's a parallel. That's kind of a parallel to Iron Man.
That's a parallel.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Next one.
We
have Blade. I'm
so excited.
I remember when they first dropped it, and I can never say his name. It's so bad. Mahershala Ali. Yep.
Yeah. Got it.
I can't wait, because he was so good in Luke Cage, and also what was the other one? Was it Daredevil? No. No, he was in something else also.
He was something else. He's a great actor, though. He's a really good actor.
I'm gonna...
Oh, wait, The Eternals. End credit. Oh, wait, no, they just introduced Blade, but not like him, Blade himself.
No, he was in The Eternals, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in The Eternals. Oh my god, hold on. It's gonna bother me.
You're like, I have to search.
He was in Ant-Man also? No. Oh, no, people searched him up also. Alright, there we go. No, I need to know this.
You need to know
But again, because I think he's really good, and he had like such a... Oh, because he was also in Into the Spider-Verse as well. I think that was the other thing.
Okay.
But main thing is, I just remember him doing really well in Luke Cage.
I mean, he's got an Oscar, so...
I mean, I've been wanting to watch him in Moonlight, but...
that's such a good movie.
I know.
It is such a good movie.
Really good.
Yeah. No, I'm really excited for Blade. It was and is one of my favorite action movies as a kid. So.
Oh, I knew him in House of Cards. That's what it was. I was like, was it another?
Yeah, on Netflix.
Because it was another Netflix. That's what it was. It was another Netflix series. That's what I was like. I don't think it was. Yeah.
No, I'm super excited. Yeah. Blade. It was a good series as a kid. I'm not gonna lie. It was really good. For real.
Agatha, Coven of Chaos, will be in winter 2023, early 2024. I don't know what it'll be about, because
I don't either.
We just lost Scarlet Witch.
Hey, she did not die on screen.
Yeah, you're right. She
did not die on screen.
But we'll see how that goes. That's in that.
Yeah.
More magic. Boom, boom. Now the next one, though.
Listen. The next one.
Daredevil Born Again, spring 2024. I cannot wait, because this one, Veronica, we keep complaining about the episode count.
But they gave our boy how many episodes, Harrison?
Was it 18?
Yeah.
It was 18. They gave him 2 seasons in one, essentially.
Hey, all I'm hoping for is that they do not Disneyfy Daredevil. That is all. Disneyfy him.
I mean, they just put Deadpool and all that on the Disney Plus, so I hope not to.
Yeah.
I think they know their
audience.
They know the audience, or the audience for Daredevil and the Netflix show, so I don't think they will.
I'm excited.
Oh, I
so
cannot
excited.
wait. I cannot wait.
Our review will be posted on that one immediately. Because I'm watching that weekly. Oh, same.
No shot. All right, and then Captain America: New World Order. So that's essentially introducing Falcon as the new Captain America. Or we already got that.
Well, we already got that.
So now he is going to be the new Captain America.
I just want more
Bucky.
Bucky.
It'll be interesting because this is New World Order, so I'm curious what they're going to do with that.
More Bucky. More Sebastian Stan. More Bucky.
Oh.
Please.
Maybe. We'll see.
Please.
We'll see. But that'll be in May 2024. And to round out Phase 5 is Thunderbolts.
Oh, my goodness. Oh,
July
my
2024.
goodness.
which is so interesting. Essentially, for those that don't know, it is essentially the Suicide Squad for MCU.
Yeah. It's a bunch of like
so like
misfits.
It's typically like a lot of misfits are like pretty renegade-esque people. Like typically it's always been known, like, or at least it's always like I said, Suicide Squad, so it's ever changing.
Yeah.
But I know the popular ones have been who we have. It could be like the Punisher or
Deadpool.
Deadpool is like the big guess of how he'll be introduced. So
yeah,
we'll see.
U.S. Agent, we've already seen U.S. Agent.
U.S. Agent, we've already seen, so he's gonna be on there most likely. It'll be like that kind of thing. So it'll probably be a well done Suicide Squad, hopefully. I mean, the last one wasn't that bad. The last one was not as bad.
Because it was a reboot. Because the first one never existed, right, Harrison?
First one. Yeah,
you're right. You're right.
All right, and in Phase 6, it's essentially just they confirmed that Fantastic Four will be the start of Phase 6. I saw a prediction about this, but I don't want to like just drop it because I don't know if it's good or not. But it's just exciting to see Fantastic Four drop. Do you think John Krasinski will be returning as Reed Richards? Or do you think they'll recast it as someone else?
I want to say they might recast it because John was just a fan, picked person. So they as like
a fan choice.
Right? Yeah, fan choice basically. I like John. I just don't want him to be this character.
I think we could get someone else. Like it was cool to see. When I saw it, I was like, "Ooh, not a bad cast." But I think we had better choice. I think honestly we have better choices.
And I mean, they've done, the first Fantastic Four when we were kids of Jessica Biel and like the original. Chris Evans was in the original one, and then they did a reboot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They did the reboot that no one talks about. So it'll be. Stop. Maybe we should do night recordings more. So it'll be interesting to see kind of like a third like set of movie for Fantastic Four basically. We'll see where it goes. It'll be interesting. That's all I'll say. Yeah.
It'll be interesting. Now, Veronica.
Are we getting to the juicy stuff?
We're getting to the juicy stuff. Essentially the Infinity War Part 1, Part 2, but for this phase. It is Avengers Kang Dynasty in May 2025, and then Avengers Secret Wars. We called it. We called it at some point. I was like, that is it. That is the one. It's going to be it. November 2025. And you know what's even better? It's not a full year. We have to wait to see someone get dusted and get like, what's going to happen now? I don't know. My emotions cannot handle.
When we watch the trailers like 1 bajillion times every month.
Dude, I still remember when we first watched that, we sat there and the theater was so quiet.
Oh yeah.
Because we're like,
what's going on?
And we walked out, we're like, holy shit. So I can't wait.
And we watched that at midnight, and we both had an exam the next day. And you know what? Who passed those exams? We did. It's okay.
We did fine. It was a success story.
It was.
Oh, I forgot we had an exam the next day. You're right.
Yeah.
We said fuck it.
We did. How do you feel about the Kang Dynasty?
I'm excited.
You're excited.
I'm just excited to know that this is like where we're going, and it's so funny to hear people like say like, "Oh, Kang's not like a Thanos level." What are you talking about? I'm like,
he's crazier. He's much
crazier.
He's
no,
so
it's crazier. Like, no, I'm like, you do your freaking research. Like, it's actually like it makes because it's like the big 3 baddies that people always refer to. I think Kang is the lesser known. I will say maybe
they don't talk about him too much
for non like huge comic fans, but it's always like Thanos and Galactus and Kang.
Yep.
Those are typically and then Doctor Doom, but again,
they could put Doctor Doom in just a movie and like a couple movies or
they have to introduce him first because it's one of those we didn't know. Yeah. He could be the next big one because Doctor Doom does a lot of big crazy shit.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see. I'm excited though.
Dude, Kang was like already unhinged in Loki. Like he was like
did you
already unhinged.
Almost, but no, but that's like the he who well, I forgot his title.
He oh yeah,
must not be named.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
He who remains. He who remains.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was. That's technically that is not King though, is what people are saying. Technically. God. So, did you see the leak or like the leak trailer of like Ant-Man?
I saw like a clip.
Is it the one with Kang?
Yes.
So spoilers for anyone that didn't see it, but just know that in that one, Kang is cold. He is a cold motherfucker.
He's
because Ant-Man's like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "Have I killed you?"
I know. I was like,
oh. This man's crazy.
Yeah. Kang's like extra crazy. But Secret Wars, that's one of my favorites.
I cannot wait. No, but now if you go back, and I want to reread like the whole comic line for this, because apparently if you do, people complain about how long we're taking, but apparently we've touched on all the main points for a Secret Wars to even happen. Because I think the main thing is the event in Eternals. As much as I knocked the movie, again, I knocked the movie because I think the whole focus was they had too many people. But the events that happen in the movie are so important.
The Celestials, like them.
What were they trying to prevent again? It was like the I forgot what the event was. But that is something that causes that
a disruption
in, like, the universe. Yeah, that causes like universes to like fucking explode and die, or like converge and all the
conversion.
Convergence.
Yeah.
Inverge. I don't remember.
Words are hard at night.
Yeah, words are hard. Period. Not at night.
Just period. No, I'm excited for Secret Wars. We just have to wait 3 years, but it'll be worth it.
It'll be fine.
Yeah,
it'll be worth it.
Yeah,
it'll be great.
It wasn't like 10 years, like the first 3 phases, but we're good.
Yeah, we're fine. Oh, last thing I forgot to add, because it's cool to know, but it was the X-Men 1997 dropping in 2023.
Yes.
I totally forgot to add that in the lineup earlier. I was trying to do it in time, but I got so enthralled with the lineup.
The lineup.
Like,
It's fine. I'm excited for that. We grew up with that.
We grew up with that, so it'd be really fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Because I forget, is this like a reboot-esque?
It's right? Reboot-esque, yep.
But it'll be in the style of 1997.
Yes.
So it really is like what we're dating ourselves, but it's what we grew up with as kids.
What do you mean? What do you mean? We look young. It's fine. Yeah, we're fine.
Out of everything, is there like, I would ask which the most hype thing for you, but I think I know it's the second half of this show.
It's literally the second half.
Yeah.
DC who? How about you? What are you? I'm gonna guess the second half was what you're most excited.
If I were not to say the second half, I will say, if it wasn't a Marvel, besides Marvel stuff, I think the next thing I'm excited for, because I'm interested. Well, I say this now. I haven't even seen the trailer yet. I've only seen like clips of it, or like stills.
Yeah.
The Lord of the Rings. I'm very interested in that. So I guess we'll see. Did they drop anything for Game of Thrones? I forgot.
They did. They did.
The new show is supposed to. I think that was something I forgot to watch as well.
It is coming out in about 2 weeks. So they did leave like a minute trailer, and it had Matt Smith in it, and I think that's how they're catching people.
Okay, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. I just didn't watch it yet. So
I'll watch it for him.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. On that note, Anything else?
Nothing else. I know
Nothing
we're
else.
extra excited about Daredevil. That's for sure.
That's
Is
my
for
go-to
sure.
one for sure. Right
Yes.
now. Yes. Super hyped. I'm glad we have like the explanation, like what's the next big event, but I'm a sucker for Daredevil, so let's go.
Same.
Well, on that note, thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Patreon at NgoVo Convo and NgoVo Convo. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button and notification bell to get updates for when we upload. And subscribe.
It's down
It's the big
here.
red button right below Veronica.
It's down
Easy
here.
peasy. But yeah, just let us know how we're doing, what you want to see next, what you want us to read, play, watch, listen.
We're on top of things.
We are on top of things.
Top of
I will give
things.
us a pat on the back.
Yes. Same.
But on that note, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.